Welcome to educare. In this video, we're gonna talk about After Sunset, which is written by Bhoopal and it was edited by Adi Ramesh Babu, Degree English, second semester, Satavahana University. This is a story which squeezes our heart because this is a tragedy which happened in a woman's life. And especially this story talks about a middle class family. If any small, any little disturbance occurs, how badly that impacts on their lives. These all things are shown in this one, and this is a real story which was happened in Hyderabad. Let us talk about this. Before going to that, let us talk about the characters in this story. Pushpalata is a protagonist in this story. Her husband and her daughter Bujji, her neighbor and uncle, her husband's uncle. The places Hayatnagar, Uppal, Koti, Chevella, Taramati Peta. These are the spots are and Shemshabad also. Spots Gokul Chat, Lumbini Park, Mecca Masjid. These are the spots. Let us enter the story. Pushpalata got down the bus at the Koti opposite the medical college and waited at Andhra Bank for her husband. She came from Uppal. It took 2.5 hours to reach Koti. She reached Uppal from Hayatnagar by 2 p.m. Her husband told her he would meet her at Koti in the evening after completion of his work in the poultry. They planned to go for shopping to buy sari and blouse piece for the pre-wedding ceremony of her father's younger brother. As having no money, her husband told her to take loan 1500 rupees from his uncle. After receiving the money, she headed to Koti as her instructed. Her husband instructed to wait there. However, their daughter Bujji is at their neighbor's home. Pushpalata was waiting at the Andhra Bank in Koti by 6 p.m. She felt pain in stomach, went for a restroom in Kamath, a nearby hotel. Meanwhile, she wanted to make a phone call to know her daughter's arrival from school. Pushpalata, husband, works in a poultry at Taramati Peta, beyond Hayatnagar. As a manual labor, he executed all his plans to leave early. For his needs, he could have a Hero motorcycle. Two tiller they had brought had no much helpful. Always gets the repairs, the meager rents from tiller spent on its repairs. Fed up and sold off. He went to Mumbai, brought clothes worth of 1 lakh to sell at home but incurred losses. After the marriage, sold their 5 acres of land at Shamshabad for 10 lakhs and spent on a sister's marriage, some more on his ailing father, but not survived. Within a few years, the land rates soared. A Guntur police Sar built a fence around the land. Pushpalata's husband went for labor work with Sar in the farmland. See, the Sar is a local word. Here in Telugu, it is pronounced. Actual, the spelling is a S-I-R, sir, but Telugu people they pronounce it as a Sar. Okay, there there was a small factory. The farmers wanted to request Sar to give some more money on the lands because they sold at a far lower price and spoiled their lives. Once Pushpalata also went asked Guntur sir, but his manager responded arrogantly. With his responses, scolded him and threw her left chappal with hurling mouthful curses. Pushpalata parents belonged to Chevella. She studied up to 10th class. Her father could not support her studies. Still waiting at the bank. Husband not come yet. It was 7 p.m. She heard a huge blast. Something exploded. People shouts. See the spelling mistake either shout S-O-U-T-S. Okay, shuts is there. You correct that. Shouts, wailings, people running helter skelter. Okay, people said bomb blasted. She thought her husband was not there. Went in direction of Haridwar hotel. Wounded people were weeping and moaning in pain. She walked towards the Chadarghat bridge, reached Malakpet in search of her husband. This was the handiwork of terrorists. The other day, Mecca Masjid, the day that day, Gokul Chaat, and another explosion at Lumbini Park. All the people who died are ordinary citizens. 4 days the commotion will be there. She is still searching for her husband. At 10 o'clock night, she reached her home at Hayatnagar. Still her husband was not be. Her fear multiplied. What could have happened to him? She began to weep loudly and collapsed on the floor. All her neighbors came around her to console her. This is a story about after sunset because nobody expected as the thing happens. Unexpectedly, a big cyclone has occurred in her life, and that might have taken her husband because who is not responsible for that? But she became a victim of melancholy, victim of a tragedy, victim of a miserable life who is facing now. So this is happened in Hyderabad during that period. So this is everybody affected. The middle class, mostly the ordinary people affected by the blast, and the people's life were not still recovered. And most of the people they lost their family members, their partners, like Pushpalata. Okay, this is a story. I hope you understood that. If you like this, please hit on the like button. And next lesson which you want that you write in the comment section. Thank you.